Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Today we will see about axillary crutch. Okay. So axillary crutch, this comes under one of the walking aids, right? So what is the walking aids? What are the uses of the walking aids? When will you refer patients to use walking aids? Any idea? Walking aids. Walk பண்றதுக்கு assist பண்றது aids. So it's called as the walking aids. So some supportive or assistive devices which will assist in walking. Okay. So what are the comes under walking aids? Crutches, cane, then walker. So in English there are various types. Okay. For example, in crutch itself, what are the different types of crutches are there? Axillary crutch, elbow crutch, and then the gutter crutch. Yes or no? So in this, today we will see about the axillary crutch. Okay. So this type of crutch is called as the axillary crutch. Why the name called as axillary crutch means because we taking support of crutch in the axillary level. So this is called as the axilla. So we using this crutch in the axillary level. So this type of crutch is called as the axillary crutch. Okay. So as a physiotherapist, what and all you have to know about the axillary crutch? What and all you have to know about the axillary crutch? Because we only prescribe the patients about crutch measurements. Okay. So for that we have to know about the parts of the crutch, how we have to measure the crutch height level, and also how we have to make the patient to walk with the help of crutches. So as a physiotherapist, we have to know each and everything about this axillary crutch. So initially we will go with the parts of the crutch. Okay. So by seeing itself, we just say what are all the parts which comes under. So this one is called as a pad which supports in the axilla. So we take the name of this part as the axillary pad. Okay. Then so when placing this means where I am placing my hand on the holder. So we will say it as a hand grip. Okay. So we can say, name this part as the hand grip. Okay. So next important part, this one. So this we may name this as the rubber ferrula. Okay. We name this as the rubber ferrula. Why we name this as a rubber ferrula means because this structure only bearing our full weight while placing. Okay, so if this rubber, instead of rubber, if any other device means what will happen? It may slips. Yes or no? But rubber it won't may slip. So we name this part as the rubber ferrula. So these are comes under the parts of the axillary crutch. So axillary pad, hand grip, and then the rubber ferrula. Okay. Next we have to know about the measurements. So after knowing the measurements only we can prescribe the exact measurement for the patient. Because each patient will be in different heights. Okay. So for measurement, there is an ideal position in lying and then the standing. Okay. So we can measure in lying also and also standing also. So when we will go with lying and when we can go with standing. If patient is able to stand means we can go with standing. If patient is not able to stand means we can go with lying. Okay, this is ideal position for measuring the crutch side. Next with the shoes and without shoes, we can able to measure the axillary crutch with the shoes and without shoes. Yes or no? Okay. If today we will see crutch measurement in standing position. Okay. So initially we can go with shoes off. We name this type of measurement as the shoes off. So for shoes off, we have to measure from the 5 centimeters below the axilla, from there to downwards in directly to the foot. Okay, straight line directly to the foot with the help of inch-tape. We can measure directly. If we are going with shoes on, okay, if we are going with shoes on means, so what will happen in our height, body height? So height will be slight increase. So now how we have to measure means we have to measure same from the 5 cm below the axilla. So here we have to take 20 cm away from the feet. Okay, we have to measure from axilla to 20 cm away from the feet. So So this will be the measurement for axillary crutch in standing in both ways, both shoes on and then the shoes off. Okay, so this type is measurement. Okay, so next what we have to do, what we have to know as a physiotherapist, we have to teach the gait pattern. Okay, for that gait pattern, which type of patients will go with walking aids? Patients who are suffering from muscle weakness, any injuries. Okay, they are not able to put their full weight in the lower limb. So that type of patients only we will teach the gait with the help of walking aids, right? Okay. So in that we can divide into full weight bearing, partial weight bearing, non-weight bearing. Okay, because after any injury or after any post-surgical, what will the orthopedician will suggest? So after any post-surgical, is patient advisable to walk with full weight bearing? No. So initially they want to go with non-weight bearing. So then from non-weight bearing to progression, partial weight bearing. From partial weight bearing to progression, full weight bearing. Okay, we will see one by one. Initially non-weight bearing. Okay, so non-weight bearing, assume that I have some problem in my right side lower limb. Okay, so in non-weight bearing, what we can do, we can directly go with the crutch first and then leg. Okay, this is the gait with the help of crutch. Again, in this we have to know about 3 point, 2 point and 1 point. Okay, in 3 point for non-weight bearing we can see only about 3 point and then 2 point. Okay, so in 3 point, so what we are able to do? What we can able to modify the gait. So my right side is the affected one. So in this 3 point, first 2 point, affected side, crutch. Second point, non-affected side, crutch. So this is 1 point, this is 2 point, this is the 3 point. Okay. So this is the like that we have to teach to the patient. In this again we can able to teach with the help of swing to and then the swing through. Okay. So what it means? So from the crutch level we can draw an imaginary line. Okay. So now you assume that there is an imaginary line. Patient have to keep the leg in not beginning the line means it is called as the swing to. If patient we are teaching the patient to cross the line means it's the swing through. So which one will be danger of fall? Swing through is the danger of fall. So initially we have to teach only swing through. Once the patient was fully mastered in swing through, then we can teach patient to swing through. This is the progression from swing through to the swing through. Okay, so these are all about gait training with the help of axillary crutch. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes,
is it understandable?
Yes, sir.
Having any doubt or any question? No. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.